emotionally unstable, exhausted, insecure, lost, hopeless, tapped, uncertain, and weak. Lobo was one of my greatest teachers, his story driving home the point behind why the human end of the leash factors into canine state of mind and behavior so greatly, and why I've turned my story into purpose and passion-driven mission to teach and empower others. So this also seems like Kimberly's a life coach. We actually use a life coach, Sherry Boyer. I think she's out of Nevada. Definitely you can find them in the dog world, and I think a lot of that is because dog people are just generally good people. Of course, as with anything, you're going to find the other end of things, but I always say that people don't like dogs. It's not somebody that I really care to get to know. Behavioral issues is one of the most common reasons dogs are surrendered to shelters, nearly half never leaving and ending up euthanized. And it doesn't have to be this way. I've dedicated my life to learning and continuing to learn all about both human and canine psychology, behavior, nutrition, health, so I can share my findings and revelations with all of you and start a much needed global conversation. Peace of mind and quality of life is absolutely priceless. My dog, my Buddah, is a collection of 100 life lessons for us on behalf of the dog. Dogs know us on a level many of us don't even know ourselves, and if we're open enough, can teach us what we need to know in order to live a joy-filled, colorful, most fulfilling life. Welcome each morning with a new lesson. This will keep messages fresh at the forefront of the mind and help set the tone for the rest of your day. And now, without any further ado, Dog brings to you 100 invaluable life lessons. From there, guys, I'm going to do one lesson, and then I'll stop for the day, and we'll continue on tomorrow. So, number one, we get what we project. Dogs teach us that the world will respond to us in a far better way if we respond to it from a place of rootedness. One of the biggest challenges of the human experience is learning how to deal with our emotions. We develop coping mechanisms, ways of numbing out, escape, sometimes developing neurotic behaviors like excessive and obsessive TV watching, video game playing, internet and social media usage, drinking, smoking, drug use, cleaning, eating, exercise, shopping, sex, and more. Luna, dame, place, down, dame, dame, down. Good girl, Zinzin. Dogs mirror our internal state. They know us and recognize us on a level most of us don't even recognize and know ourselves. We're their guiders, teachers, dot connectors, and way showers. They look to us for how to feel about what's around them. We talk about that all the time in labeling emotions and behaviors. The scenarios they find themselves in. We're the ones providing their cues, guidance, and directives. So it's of utmost importance we're mindful of where this direction is coming from. Simple one is being out dealing with reactivity, seeing another dog. It's usually us that will escalate those problems. We see that we might have had one interaction with the dog and our dog reacts poorly, so now every time we see that dog or a dog like it, we tighten up on that leash. The dog feels our anxiety and continues to react. Dogs on a very instinctual level will not trust, respect, or follow negative, insecure, impatient, frustrated, soft, passive, meek, nervous, anxious, stressed, angry, fearful energy. If they sense their human doesn't have it together, they'll step up to lead, protect, and fill the vacant role as leader. Every ship needs a captain. That's why treating your dog like a baby and not a dog results in bad stuff 99% of the time. Your dog is looking for a leader. It's important we never address our dog from such an ungrounded, emotional, or negative space. We'll have a far more responsive audience when we approach and deliver from a calm, confident, grounded, and steadfast position. This is the command. Let's do it. Learning to effectively deal with, cope, and handle our emotions will not only foster and create that ever so important trust and respect factor with our dogs, but also with our loved ones and anyone else with whom we interact and share space. And we're humans. We're going to get knocked off center, hit walls, experience hiccups, and have those face plants. It's not what happens that matters, it's how we choose to deal with it. The gold lies in how we get back up, dust ourselves off, and get back in the game. What we allow to influence and affect us, and what we don't. Our emotions are a very strong, influential, and potent form of energy. What we generate internally gets expressed and released externally, rippling out into the world, impressing upon us. What we put out into the world comes right back to us, shaping our very reality as we know it. And the eye of the storm. I often talk with clients about the eye of the storm principle, both becoming and teaching how to channel this state and type of energy. The eye is the center of a hurricane or cyclone type phenomenon. Here everything is peaceful, calm, and still, while chaos, uncertainty, and pressure of great magnitude swirls around us. Dogs look to us for their cues, guidance, directives, and how to feel about scenarios they enter into. Becoming the eye of the storm will enable us to lead and guide from the most empowered space, and dogs will instinctually feel safer, more secure, and much more comfortable following. I really like that analogy. Everything around us is chaos, crazy, the world's falling apart, burning down, all that kind of stuff. Yet we still have to move on, and we still have to maintain life with our dogs. So staying grounded, staying calm, being that eye of the storm, letting your dog feed off of that energy, not all of that negative energy of everything else going on around, will help create you to be that better leader that your dog's looking for. Great start, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I did do it live, but I also did it on the GoPro, so I'm going to have it uploaded to YouTube, so anybody that didn't watch it live can come back and check it out if they like. And we'll get into, I don't know, 5 or 6 lessons a day. We'll just kind of play it by ear, but great start so far. If you don't have this book, guys, Amazon, I believe, carries My Dog, My Buddha. As a matter of fact, I know they do. Great to pick up. Like I said, if you reach out, you might even be able to get a signed copy. So, have a blessed day, everyone.